have another question from Chapter 6. We ask you to refer to Figure 6.7 to see the gear setup. We're assuming that the gear setup is identical in this problem as it is in the example, so this will actually give you the equation that we have down here. So we're trying to figure out the speed of shaft A. Shaft A is also seen in that problem, and we're given the speed of gear 1, which is the first gear that kind of gets the other gears moving. So we're given the number of teeth that each of the gears have, and we're able to use the equation given in that example to actually figure this out. So for this problem, we determined shaft A speed from the gear 1 speed. As I said previously, this is kind of what gets everything going, multiplied by the gear ratios. Again, this equation is given as an example in the Chapter 6 problem. And so that way we don't have to actually make this problem equation totally new because it's already been given. So like we don't have to figure out our gear ratios if we had a different gear setup. So for this, we multiply the speed of gear 1 times the number of teeth in gear 1. That's what my notation is here. So it's number of teeth for gear 1. I change it a little bit later just to be a little bit more specific, just to note that G1 is gear 1, and in this case I have a number of teeth comma 1, which is gear 1. Alright, and so then we multiply this by the number of teeth in gear 3 divided by the number of teeth in gear 4, then the number of teeth in gear 4 divided by the number of teeth in gear 5. You might notice after I've been pushing unit conversions on you guys a lot is that the teeth in this problem will actually cancel so that you're still left with just RPM. So teeth numbers in here will cancel out here and here, leaving you with just the RPM, which is what we want. If you have, when you're setting up these equations, you should have an even number of ratios that you're looking at. So like here's the ratio for 2, here's a ratio for 2, and here's a ratio for 2. And that's definitely what you want so that you, at the end of the day, have the answer in RPM. So we're going to plug and chug with this. In this problem we're given that the RPM of gear 1 is 2800, and then using the gear numbers here, we'd apply it to this problem. So there's 18 teeth in gear 1, 14 in gear 2, and so on. So after multiplying these together and then dividing by the denominators, we get that the shaft A speed is 1,440 RPM.